recorded.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is now Wake Up to Akana with the visionary CEO, Melissa Boston. My name is Phyllis Nash. Yes, I am the one that cut everybody off on one of the most important calls ever. So I own it. I apologize. I am so sorry that I did that to you guys last night. But hey, you all came back on that call. So it kept on going. But I wanted to apologize. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of your way and bring up our own visionary and CEO, someone I've known coming up on 18 years. And because of her, I met so many other people that are still in my life today. She made such a great impression by firing her boss the day before I met her. Yep, firing her boss. Six-figure income, company car, corner office, but that was not serving her and the ones that were most important to her. Quit, went into social selling full time, became MVP of over 3 companies, and had teams in 46,000, yeah, that's coming. 46 countries, and guys had a team of over 33,000 people. That's right. And now in 2017, went back into corporate America when a friend, mentor of hers, asked her to come back and be the CEO of his cannabis company. Now, here is someone that was in an organization against drunk drivers. So she didn't know anything about cannabis. But one thing about Melissa, she is open-minded. When she saw the effects of what CBD did on people's lives, the quality of their health improved, she was all in. Took that company from 8,000 a month to 250,000 a month. That's right. And in 2019, we came together, founded Wakana, and we went through things to a pandemic, business roles. We were always going to be those 4 Harriet Tubmans fighting for our community to benefit in the cannabis company. 2020, we added health and wellness. 2021, we did flat belly lifestyle. And guess where we are on our way to now? $1 billion big. And without further ado, Melissa, girl, are you out there?
Hey, Phyllis, I'm out here. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody on the line. And thank you so much, Phyllis. And hey, you know what? It's always one of those things where things that may happen actually create something even better, because guess what, girl? We're going to do another call sometime this week. And so I think probably and hopefully we can do a lunchtime call tomorrow. It'll be spontaneous. It might be last minute, but an idea for you guys to have a clean recording so that we can get that out. So that's, to me, Phyllis, I think that's a positive thing, right? We're going to have another opportunity, okay? And so I love it, I love it, I love it, and just appreciate all that you do. I'm always so humbled when I get on this call and I hear your gracious introduction. And I really have to give it back to you, because I remember when we met, oh my goodness, it was just one of those moments where I knew this was going to be a great run, okay? Because Phyllis just kind of stood out in the crowd, right? But she is someone who really, you knew, right away. I mean, just has that look of that superstar. And, we met, had a chance to realize not only are we on the same team, she was a part of my team. So I was so honored. But guess what? We became fast friends and then family. And the rest is history, because look at us now. We've started this beautiful company and it's changing so many lives. And I still have to thank you for inviting me to move to Chicago, because I was going to be in Argentina, okay, off doing the tango and having my butler and living off residual income. But I moved to Chicago, guys, back in 2012. And look at God, look at what happened. Look at how now this company has started, and now that we're going to just take this all around the world. So again, to everyone who's on the line, it's always exciting hearing people dial in from coast to coast. Oh my goodness, just again, welcome. If we have new people on the line, because right now we do see an influx of new distributors joining every single day, and that's always so exciting. Every day we always have customers, and that's the beautiful thing about our business. We have a true opportunity, guys. Most businesses have a lot of distributors and they have to look for customers. Here, we have no customer shortages, guys. We're talking about over 30,000 customers, and that list is growing every day. And for everyone that jumped on this morning, I want to just say again, good morning to you, and welcome. Yes, we are here in hot Atlanta, and yes, it is hot, okay? We left Chicago, a little cold there, and guess what? Nice and warm here. And so we're super, super excited. The meaning of Akana means in the hands of God. Our mission, we believe, health, wealth, freedom and legacy are our birthright. By offering the most life-changing products and an innovative business, we empower people to elevate to their full potential. Our vision is to elevate the well-being of your body and soul. Now, we started our 90-day run to Black Friday, guys. In fact, that was really after leaving boot camp. We were all on a run, okay? Phyllis and the team started the amazing events every Saturday at the office, really teaching the scripts. And guess what? Now we're talking about less than 30 days, okay? Less than 30 days. And so this is really the time to really get fired up, because we know that even though it's great to be proactive, people really start getting engaged during that last 20% run. So this is the run, guys. This is the last 30% run, and it's really the time to put the pedal to the metal. But this weekend I have to go through just a few things that happened, because so much is happening. Oh my goodness, did you see the email Dr. Ross sent out with all the different things we're doing, okay? We are traveling, we are moving, we are making things happen, really wanting to put ourselves out there for each and every one of you, to have opportunities to put people in front of us, to put people in front of the leadership. But I want to stop for a moment and pause and really just take my hat off to Shawana Thomas. I want to take my hat off, to the beautiful women, that showed up and showed out, and the men too. In fact, we had a gentleman running for Congress who showed up to really talk about an initiative he wants to do to really give back. And so we're going to participate with him, and we'll get you some more news about that, guys. But he's going to basically give us the opportunity to partner with them. They're going to bring in the news outlets, but we're going to do some big donations with clothes and so many different things that the women are needing, that are survivors, that are thrivers of domestic violence. And so the 50 Shades of Purple event, wow, so packed out. Every seat in that room was full. And just again, thank you for everyone that came out. Thank you, Phyllis Nash. She was there to help these women. We were able to get them scanned, okay? And that was just so great, because again, sometimes when people go through something, we learn this through our phenomenal coaching series that we do with Dr. Prince and Sharon. But a lot of what we experience, the trauma that's experienced, it unfortunately can actually show up in our cells, right? And a lot of women who go through these things, they're more likely to have heart disease. They're more likely to have a lot of the modalities that we talk about. And so for us to be able to show up, give them scans, and talk about solutions, and now there's a group of them that are starting to cleanse together. Just think about that. And so again, Shawana Thomas, you rock. Just such an amazing vision for you to put that on, and just to see how beautiful it was and how many people showed up and showed out. And then guess what, guys? That evening, I thought I could possibly be in two places at one time, because I was going to literally try to jump on a flight, get to Lawrenceville, Georgia. But guess what? That didn't happen. But I was so grateful and thankful that the team in Atlanta showed up. So thank you, Kathy Weathersby, okay? Thomas, really got to give my hat off to you, because he's kicked off a beautiful event there that's going to really help start the other side of Atlanta. So we are going to try to hit different markets. But Thomas Taylor, one of our new distributors, with Kathy Weathersby, and also to Awita Howard, they held it down, okay? On Saturday out there in Lawrenceville, held it down. They had about a dozen people there, but a good start for a whole new area and a building, guys, they have access to. So if you know people in that market, maybe you want to collaborate, this is the time to get with that team, because we're going to see some amazing things happen here in Atlanta, okay? And then, of course, we took it to College Park on Sunday, and oh my goodness, it was so awesome, because one of the things we're really trying to do is show duplication, especially with these parties, right? And so what I'm excited about is Kathy Weathersby, Awita Howard, really had a chance to run that show. Kathy got up and did such an amazing job showing those videos, because again, our job is to show you a duplicatable business. And I want to thank the C-suite, because Christian Phillips and Phyllis Nash were there to share their testimonials, to be there to help BioSkin. Tonight, Phyllis and I will be delivering the business overview. So you will have a chance to put your guests in front of us, because we will do what we do on Thursday. So if you want to see the business plan, you want to know what it is and what we do and how to make the money, this is tonight to see that, okay? So two separate events, two different types of events. So Saturday and Sunday was all about customers. Today it's about business partners, okay? So if you want the people who are interested in the Icona Life or Pack. Maybe they already are a customer of yours and you need them to see our full business plan, what we do. This is the night to get them in front of us because it's going to absolutely blow their mind. Because one of the things I look back at as I'm talking to some of the people there is that Michelle Parker, got to give a shout out to you too, because it's her facility that we've been utilizing. But she got fired up last night because she, normally we come, we present, they don't really see these videos. We just started the videos as we launched this new Elevation Experience kit. But she saw those videos and she pulled Awita to the side and she's like, so excited. She's like, Awita, we have something. She said, we can do that. We can do exactly what we just saw Kathy do. We can do that. We can play those videos. And so now they have been strategizing on starting not just a monthly event, but they're even thinking about how they can grow into a weekly event here quickly because they have something so duplicatable. They know that their customers and their prospects are always going to want to at least know about their health, whether they want to know about the money or not. And that's what people want. They want tools in their hands that can be duplicated, guys. And just for us to be now 4.5 years in business, to have the success we've had, but really had to pivot for a minute, right? We moved into our Icona era. We went from CBD to now this wellness. And so now all these tools are starting to come together, and you start to see these tools, you start to see these systems, and now you start to see, wow, this is the strategy. This is how they're going to go $1 billion big, because now we have a business that everyone can do. And when everyone can do it, that's when we're going to really see some magic happen, guys. It's always going to be about us getting out there, doing the presentation, guys. That's never going to be a duplicatable business, guys. It's got to be something that the average person can do. And at some point, we will have a business presentation that you can push play on. In fact, you do have the one right now that's 5 minutes, but of course it doesn't go through the full business. But just know a part of what we're doing is to make all tools duplicatable. Another great comment that I feel was just, I was like, wow, I said, this is amazing. One of the guys, who came to the last event, he said, I was on the phone with him because he's starting the 21-day cleanse. He purchased the 21-day cleanse, and he's so excited about his cleanse. And he couldn't make it Sunday, he said, but he said, I'm definitely going to come on Monday. I said, well, great. I said, that's really where you need to come because you already saw the product side. I said, this is the business side. He's like, wow. He said, wow. He said, there's a business side to this. He said, oh my God. He said, I want to come and see it. He said, because if I lose weight, he said, I can really take off with this because he's currently in another business, but he sees that this is different. He's like, I really feel like if this works for me, I can see myself doing this really in a big capacity. And I was so flattered by that comment, guys, because what it tells you is we truly have a business that really is a business that shows you that customers are the focus. And what's exciting about that means it's longevity for you. It's residual, because remember, business partners will come and go, right? But customers, when they love a product, they stay for life. And that's what we see. We see every November, there may be customers that didn't buy all year, but guess what? They always come back and buy in November. And that's the exciting part about it, guys. You have something special when customers stick around for years and years looking for their favorite products, guys. And so with that being said, there's one more group of people I have to thank before I move on to the next part of this. But I want to also thank some of the leaders who showed up and showed out. I'm going to start local. Elizabeth and Wanda, some of our awesome scan coaches, wellness coaches, 2 nurses, okay, who always want to support and help, but they came out to offer so much assistance. Oh my goodness, between blood types, scanning. Elizabeth Thompson, Wanda, you guys rock, okay? I love you guys just coming out, dedicating yourself to really helping the team win. But guess what? We had some rock stars flying all the way from New York. Yes, you heard me, from New York, okay? And so Denise and Terrence Hill, wow. These are Ruby leaders, okay? And this is what leaders do. They have family and friends here. So they wanted to get here. And I told them, I said, listen, guys, sometimes they don't always get to the event. They did have some guests that came to the event. I said, but guess what? Take your stuff to the people, right? For who don't show up, you get to their house and scan them and you meet with them, right? That's how you do it when you're building a new market, because oftentimes people will have many excuses, but they are determined to build a fierce team here in Atlanta. And guess what? We're going to help them do that. See, when you have an intention, our intention is to turn it around and help you, okay, do what you're working to accomplish. And I just really see them as a diamond team, okay? Very powerful testimonials. Again, just so, touched to really see that these are leaders that are really wanting to take their business to the next level. They're committed, coming all the way here. And so we love when we see leaders show up and show out because we know their future is so unlimited, guys. And so now let's talk about some of the things that are starting to happen right now, okay? And so this is the 30th. We're almost here at the last day of the month. And so guess what's happening in Chicago? And I know some of you are leveraging whatever's happening anywhere. In fact, yesterday, whether it was Willie Mooney, whether it was Bernadine, whether it was Angie Dickerson, people had guests or either people that had already bought product. A lot of the people I met, some of them already bought products. Some of them were distributors who came back to get reengaged, and now they're looking at the LIFER program. So it's really cool to meet so many different people from so many different teams that were represented in that room. And that was just awesome, guys. That's what it's about. But Halloween is another opportunity for you to put people in front of an amazing opportunity, because even though, yes, it's a party and we have the band, oh my goodness, we have HG and the Soul Band. I think if they call them also HG and the Hot Grits, right? I mean, they are going to just show up. They're going to show out. If you love David Ruffin, if you love the Temptations, I hear he does a David Ruffin rendition that will blow you away. So we're going to have so much fun. We're going to have so much fun. But guess what? It's also designed around business. So yes, we will have business on the table because guess what we're doing? It's the last day of the month. So the guests, when they come, they're going to have 3 opportunities, actually really 4 opportunities to participate. There's going to be opportunities for them to buy products. So we're going to have price sheets where they can see some of the stuff they enjoyed that night. Here's the price points. Go make your order so they can participate with you as a customer. But there's a new video. In fact, I've been working on this video with Gerald West. In fact, he came out on Saturday, had a chance to record him. Thank you, Desi West. Okay, she had her phenomenal iPhone, and so that recording is fire. It looks really, really good. And so we're putting a Halloween edition video that's about 6 minutes long together, and that video will play on Tuesday. So before the band comes up, after the guests have had a chance to walk through some of the zones, and guys, these zones are going to be awesome. In fact, we've already started staging the building, so there's an area for all the VIPs. So if you went and bought a ticket, guess what? You're automatically upgraded to total VIP access, and so there's a special area just for you. For those who bought the $40 or the $50 ticket, the early bird ticket was $39. The ticket right now is $50. So if you buy that, you guys are VIP. But there's another ticket that will launch for those of you who want to bring some guests, but you're just not going to want to pay that $50 price point. So that price point won't include the VIP access. It's not going to include the gift bag, the free product, but it will give them access to coming in, having a good night, watching the band, and they will have some light refreshments, okay, some light refreshments. And so if you have some people in mind that you've been thinking, but you don't want to do the full VIP for them, then those tickets will be a $20 entry. But again, there's a lot less they're getting, so weigh that option before you make that decision, because when you get there, you might want to upgrade them to VIP, okay? I'm telling you, the VIP, it's going to be all that and so much. You're going to be wanting to always be a VIP anytime you step into the headquarters, because there's so many things we put together. So there's the band there. We have the private area. We even have this little kind of like a room that's set up with the holiday theme. We have Dracula that's there, and Dracula is going to actually ask you if he could test your blood type. So imagine having your guest get their blood type drawn by Dracula himself, okay? And so just so many fun little zones, just a fun time. We're talking about your opportunity to show your guests how we can not just educate about this industry, but we can have fun at the same time. They're going to love it. You're going to love it. And for those of you who miss out, you will miss out. I'm telling you, you will miss out, okay? And so, and this is something I can see us doing every year. I can see it getting bigger and bigger and bigger, because I just feel like with what we offer with our awesome products, and you see what other companies are doing, what I like about this event while you will have an opportunity to indulge in some complimentary things like wine, if you're a VIP, those will be available to you. But here's the thing, guys. You also will have an opportunity to turn your water into wine, because that's what Gerald's there to do. He's there to help you turn your water into wine. And what does that mean? He's going to create these drinks, these infused beverages. One is called a Ghost. One is called a Casper. He's going to take you on a flight. You're going to determine how, you want to turn up that flight. You want to stay kind of on the ground. You want to take it up a notch. I mean, he's like our butt tender. And in fact, Desi and Gerald are going to be there, co-piloting that. I know Willie Mooney is going to be our Dracula. So I'm telling you guys, this is going to be so, so awesome. And so make sure you go and get your VIP ticket, and then those general admission tickets. We will have a button that hits the site at some point today. So stay tuned so that you can go and press that button and get a few tickets for maybe some friends that you want to just bring to the facility, have a chance for them to see what happens, and then they can watch this new video, learn a little bit more about what we're doing on the cannabis side. He will talk a little bit about the purpose of the bioscan and how it works hand in hand with cannabis, cleaning out those receptors. And so it will kind of give guests the perspective that maybe they do need to do a detox, especially if they love Delta-8 and maybe they're not getting the effect from it that they were getting at first. Sometimes it means the receptors need cleaned out. And he talks about all that in this video. So I'm telling you guys, it's a fun video. You're going to want to be there just to see this, if nothing else, okay? And I cannot wait, right, for tomorrow night. I have my costume. Costumes are not required, but if you want to bring a costume, wear a costume, you love dressing up, this is going to be the night to have all that type of fun and then some. And so with that being said, our special edition Akana Lifer Call, we're going to look at lunchtime tomorrow. So kind of keep that in your mind, because that's the last day of the month. And as you can see, I mean, we're busy, guys. We are running, we're on flights, we're hitting cities. Tomorrow we're on flights in the morning, but when we get off those flights, heading to the office, and when we're at the office, what we figured, perhaps just do a quick little update on the Akana Lifer, perhaps tonight. In fact, maybe when we get off this call, we're gonna have a call real quick with Phyllis and Christian. We're gonna figure it out, but we're gonna get a link out so that you can get on a call tomorrow at some time. You can have your guests get on. It'll be a clean recording, and now you can utilize that and send that out to everyone. Now, I do know the one from a couple of weeks ago, you guys have been utilizing that. It's been floating out there, so that's cool. But again, we want to get one more out there, one more opportunity for you to put this in front of your guests. Certification will happen this weekend, so make sure you plug in. It's got to happen this weekend because the next weekend is boot camp, okay? And boot camp, I'm telling you guys, we are planning so many fun things in November 10th, 11th, 12th. You're going to definitely have so much fun there. I really went into it last week, so I'm not going to go much into boot camp today. But I do want to get now to our folks who have already qualified for double free products, because this month is the month to run to build your customers. Because in building customers, it's going to build your business, because now when it's coming to these specials, you can get them the chance to get excited about all these great discounts. But we do have a handful of folks already. Wow, this is exciting. The month is not over yet. And we already have people that have qualified. So I'm going to go ahead and read the names of those of you who've already qualified for double free product in the month of October. Okay. So we have Willie Mooney. And so when I kick this off, it's the bronze. So that means if I say your name right now, instead of $50 in free product, you're going to receive $100 in free product or loyalty rewards, right? Remember, all of this can be used towards product, or you can build your points and you can redeem those towards some of our retail rewards, which is going to be really exciting. So some of you have been still using your points for products. Some of you have been just waiting, okay, because we're going to have some epic stuff that launches in 2024 that you can take these points and utilize them towards. But the double points for this month go to Willie Mooney, Anthony Morris, Dr. Erica Montgomery, Wellness Coach Pete, which is Beatrice Foster, Adama Horn, Eric and Troy Zachary, Ma Mitchell. So congratulations to all of you who qualified at least at the bronze level. Some of you are sneeze away from that silver level, but we do have at least one silver so far. And so instead of getting 100 points, they're getting 200 points. So we have Fred and Anita Shelton. So big job and congratulations to both of you. We are so proud of that awesome accomplishment. And so with that being said, guys, really, really excited about this next phase as we push into Black Friday. This is the time for you to determine and make up your mind. Are you going to go for diamond? Maybe you're going for emerald, ruby. Figure out where you want to run and hit that run. Because when you look at the leverage you have right now to sell a black card pack for $2,000, but get 2,400 points right now, okay? For the Akana Lifer diamond pack, $9.98, but guess what? You're getting 1,200 points. That's leverage because that's points that you're using towards the rubies and the sapphires. And if you do the numbers, guys, even on something like sapphire, just do the number. You're talking about 4 people, okay? 4 people. And you can be one of them who do that. And now you're sapphire, okay? You double that and add 2 more. And now you're at ruby. So you're talking about 10 people and you can go ruby. Double that, 20 people, and you can go emerald, guys. Because guess what? It's not about the people as far as the way to get to ruby. It's about the points, okay? A lot of companies, it's about people. You got to have thousands of people. Here, it's about products. And because it's about products, when they buy those packs, then boom, it elevates you. So you don't have to go out and build a team of 33,000 people, okay? You don't have to build a team of 8,000 people. You can have a handful who buy these phenomenal product packs. And guess what? Now you're diamond. Now you're ruby. Now you're emerald. So crunch your numbers. Do your math, okay? Book your parties. Make your list. Make up your mind to expose. Get on the phone, okay? Come with us to boot camp because we're going to help you. We want to help everybody reach their goals and dreams. And so with that being said, we want to remind you also, you can rebound with Akana.com, okay? Save your strands, right? SaveOurStrands.com at 2:30 p.m. So rebound's happening literally in the next couple of minutes. Save Our Strands, 2:30 p.m. Central. And then, of course, tomorrow, the Diamond Factory. And you don't want to miss that you can get your business plan together and go to Diamond with Phyllis Nash, our CSO. And so with that being said, I want to remind you all to have an Akana day. We're going to see you at the top, the very top, the tip top. Thank you, everyone.